Hello again, I am the Gaming Taurus, and today I'll be playing the demo of Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine. Now, this game does hold particular interest to me because outside the land of YouTube I am a bit of a 40k player myself, so it'll be interesting to see what being a real Space Marine is like. Now if you are British and you want to use this on Steam like me, you are going to have to follow a bit of a workaround, but I will include the link to do so in the description of this video. But the retailer game, well, the rumours persist that the retailer game had this pulled off Steam because they have exclusives to pre-order of this game. It's not just this, it's games like Brink and Homefront over the months. It's getting pretty out of hand, as well as EA pulling stuff off Steam. But on to the game.
What is that servo skull doing?
Oh god, it's one of those hideous skull things that they hang off the ceilings of Games Workshop shops. Workshop shops. When you just latch onto a funny word, you have to keep saying it, don't you? That symbol on his shoulders, he's one of the Ultramarines, if you're curious. Of the World Magridge or something like that, I don't know. It's been a while since I actually looked at the codex. If you came here looking for proper 40k lore expertism, then you've come to the wrong place. I'm just going to smash some orcs. It is nice to finally put some human faces on Space Marines though.
An experimental weapon. We need to find the Inquisitor before the orcs do. Keep moving.
What would orcs do with an experimental human weapon anyway? Hit it with a hammer. Maybe a club. Ooh, dead orc.
Serve the machine god by joining corpse removal crews at your designated...
How long until I meet some enemies? That's the question. Oh god, there's a skull on that door too. Why do they need to use skulls for everything?
Captain, look. The orcs must be
What?
operating that.
Crane? What?
They will not stop until they break
Oh,
that gate.
that's a big crane.
Disable that crane.
Okay. Left click shoots, right click stabs. I guess I'm not going to get a tutorial before I have to do this. But it seems pretty simple in itself. That's it, throw yourselves on my blade. I assume to heal I have to get out of combat for a while. And that's going to be quite handy at the moment because I'm almost dead. This is really just... Okay, I have a Halo-like shield. Every shield that just recharges like that in gaming just gets compared to Halo, even though it's been so long since the last Halo game. Oh, they run if you are winning. Oh, that's a nice touch. Not many games do that. Oh, control zooms. Lovely. I'm figuring this out one button at a time. The gun's pretty rubbish compared to the sword. I mean, that's a disappointment. You have to just run straight in. I guess that's what the developers want you to do, isn't it? Just run straight in there. Game on! Yeah, if you want to play this as a shooter, you have no chance. I keep thinking there's lag, but it's just slow motion. Glad I'm not doing a review of this, I could get very confused. Oh god, big fella, probably a knob. I beg your language? Oh.
Never forget. Never forgive.
Never give in, never surrender. What's that reference, people? Answers in a comment. Answers on a comment, I should say. Okay, seeing as I have unlimited ammo, it doesn't meaningless anyway. I assume I picked up more of those little... What are they, grenades? Launchers or something? I don't know the button for that. It's going to take me a while.
They will not stop. You must disable that crane.
trying to execute here, but it's not quite working. I did follow the little instructions on the loading screen, or I'm giving it a go at least. Man, am I dead. Okay, I guess I have to stun the enemies first before I can execute them. It's nice to know that now. I'm learning bit by bit. Blood of the Imperium, martyrs and all that. I like Tau personally. I'm a Tau fan. Has to be said. I do hope there are Tau in this game. In fact, I'm not going to buy this game unless there are Tau in it. But sorry if this is particularly boring, but I'm just going through the controls. You really seem to need to be able to use the F button if you want to live, essentially. Okay, nothing on ranged weapons, which was what I was really looking for, but time to die, my orc chum. He's getting shot in the back, he hasn't even noticed yet. It shows you the raw intelligence of the orc mind. Wah! Sorry, I couldn't resist. Every playthrough of this is just going to have a copy of that, isn't it? Okay, those guys with bubbles around them I assume are stunned. My health gets low, I'm going to have to execute one. I have no idea what that entails, but it entails pressing E button, but I have no idea what that's going to look like. Ooh, stamp! Oh, that got a lot of them. That was awesome. If only he'll do that more often. And this is why the Space Marines... This is why the Space Marines are just pure awesome. I mean, who want to play a game where you just play as an orc? Imagine that. Orc Simulator 2011. Fall onto a Space Marine sword. You win. See, this is what I'd like. It's just a sniping war with these guys. I'm not a big hack and slash fan in the first place though, so that's why this doesn't really appeal to me. The vroom vroom. I really wish they'd fleshed out the gun a lot more. Okay, the big guy's going to be out in a minute. I have to be ready for that. That thing started glowing again. I'm not really sure what that means. Oh, here we go. Oh! And that heals me for reasons inexplicable to science. But then again, I am 38,000 years in the past, so what will I know? Here he comes! He looks like something out of Blood Bowl. Whoa! Space Marine. Oh god, he does a lot of damage. He doesn't go down easy, does he? If I can just stay out of his attack range. He's very much one of those boss characters that just charges you.
Only in death does duty end.
What about retirement? I mean, quite fond of retirement, you know. Okay, Fury mode. I don't know what Fury mode is going to do, but as soon as that thing's full, I'm going to save it for the big guy. Press T. Job's a good one. Okay. This is my 4th attempt, I think. Let's go. Yeah, crane.
You must disable that crane.
Run behind these guys, they can do whatever they want. Orcs focus on them, nice. Another execution I didn't even need. And it does seem to leave me very vulnerable to attack. But advice to you, if you want to play this yourself, you really need to mix your right clicks with presses of the F key if you want to succeed. And at this point in time, it's just really hard to comment on. It's just me mindlessly slashing orcs to death. That's what a Space Marine was bred for. They include all the genetic modification stuff to grow you, and inexplicably I've never liked this, the fact that they can eat another creature's flesh and then they'll absorb their memories. Now, I'm no scientist, but I can tell you quite honestly that no, unlike what Assassin's Creed will tell you, you don't store memories in your genetics. That's just silly. So, bad Space Marine. Bad. Well, as long as it's not mentioned in this game, it should be alright. I won't lose my rag. Fury mode is completely charged. Now I just need to wait for the knob. And he's a knob in so many ways. Head stamp! Oh! Get in there. I don't know what I'm saying. This is like football. This is like a football match for me. Back of the net. Back of the head. Here he comes. Fury mode! Or whatever it was called, I've sort of forgotten now. That's it, he's dead. That's that taken care of. And now it's just mopping up. Unless another one comes, in which case I'm really doomed. Here we go, just mopping up. We're done. I have heard there's chaos in this game, so I don't know if I'll be fighting them in this demo. I find it doubtful. Unless the developers really want to... Look at that blood over his uniform. Ridiculous. How many washing machines will Space Marines go through? Oh, it cleaned itself. That's alright. Washing machines live longer with orc blood. Onwards!